Hi guys, welcome to Crazy Burger. So I'm going to be looking at something a little bit different that I first heard about on the Retro Titans podcast that included Grant Sinclair. Now Grant Sinclair is obviously I think he was the nephew of Clive Sinclair, who obviously made the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, and he's sort of launching a new product called the GamerCard, which is a grab-and-go Raspberry Pi gaming device, and it does look really cool. And it's something I'm keeping my eyes on. I'm not entirely sure I want to sort of purchase one yet. I really need to see more about it. It's definitely a bit of an unknown quantity, and that price range it doesn't really jump out as something that's a must-have. It seems a little bit pricey for what it is, but the information I've seen so far, it looks very, very cool, and certainly a little bit different to anything else that you've seen out there. So it's a ready-to-play handheld gaming computer, engineered in the shape and size of a retail gift card, and obviously it's made entirely of stacked PCBs, and it's got a Raspberry Pi and high-res 4-inch IPS screen sandwiched inside. And it does look very intriguing. Obviously, look at the two controllers on the front. It's got some sort of a pressure pads on the front. It's got a few connections on the side as well. We'll have a little look at that in a second. But yeah, if you look at the price, £125, I don't know. I'm still a bit unclear about it. You look at the dimensions, it is obviously like a card, so to speak. And it's got a few connections on the side there. It looks like a mini HDMI out, I think. It certainly looks like some older connections, a few buttons here and there. Not entirely sure what the sort of connections are, but it looks very, very intriguing. It's got preloaded games ready to play. It says straight off the sort of peg, so to speak. It comes preloaded with two challenging multi-level action games that were originally released by indie developers on the Nintendo Switch store. And one of them is called Blue Kid 2, and the other one is called Astro Blaze DX. I'm not really aware of these games. I might actually have a look at them and see what they're actually like to obviously make sense. If their games are obviously worth picking up, I'll have a look at them. But yeah, it does look good. Obviously, you can add more games to this as well, and it's going to be compatible with Pico 8. Obviously, that size of screen would be perfect for that platform, but I guess if you're going to obviously play Pico 8 on that platform, you're going to have to purchase the sort of license separately, I would guess, which I don't think is a lot of money. The last time I sort of purchased it, it was $14.99. That's really just a one-off fee you pay for the license, and you can play as many of these games as you want, and even perhaps create your own games as well, which is pretty cool. So it's compact, no doubt about it. It's compact, it's pretty cool. You look at the screen that they've provided there. They've got the two games that they were talking about. It certainly has a lot of potential. How powerful is it? I'm not entirely sure. They've got a picture of Quake on the cover. I definitely know there's a Saboteur game going to be released for it, which obviously if you're a Spectrum fan, that might be quite appealing. Yeah, there's a few different ports. We've got a built-in Quick, whatever that is, I'm not entirely sure. USB-C and HDMI ports, fully expandable. So yeah, it's certainly got my interest. But again, I'm not entirely sure. 120 sort of £5 does seem a little bit pricey. Is it going to be worth it? I would like to see more about it, to be honest, before I sort of decide to purchase one. There's some more information about it here. Well, there's a lot of specs on it. So we've got two sub-miniature loudspeakers. Well, it's certainly got some interesting features. L&R silicone shoulder style buttons. We've got 8 times silicone control pads. That's basically at the front there. Silicone micro push buttons for start, select and power on. Not exactly sure where they're located. Maybe that'll be on the side buttons there. Cooling. It's got a heatsink integrated, ultra thin, 4-inch display, expandability. I mean, certainly on paper here, or on the screen at least, it certainly looks quite impressive. But how will it work? Will it be powerful enough? Will it have the game support that these things really, really need? Not sure. Let's see what the delivery times are currently saying. Oh, it's jumped up. So they're now shipping deliveries estimated between 8 to 10 weeks. So obviously place an order now. You might get one for Christmas time, I guess, at best, maybe even before. Is there some stuff on the media? There's obviously some reviews here from Stuff Magazine. That's probably the one I recognise most. I'm not sure the thinnest retro handheld we've ever seen. So that doesn't really tell anything about the quality of the games and how it actually plays. It just says what the design is like, I guess. But I don't think we're going to know until we get this out in the wild and out in people's hands whether it's actually worth buying. It certainly looks really cool. I'm certainly swithering whether I need to buy one or not. I'd really love to, but I'm thinking that price range does seem a little bit high. I definitely would love to see more about it. Is it worth buying? Is it going to just sink completely? Who knows? Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of this, the GamerCard from Grant Sinclair? Certainly looks very nice and certainly has me intrigued. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.